What's up? It's Gregatron. This, 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 this. Look at it. This. Yeah. 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 Magnificent. Yes. This. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is Gregatron. How are y'all? Oh, and before we get started, do you like my shirt? Yeah. I got this shirt as a giveaway prize from the one, the only, Holy Basil. Holy Basil. All right. Now that it's been established that everybody here likes this shirt, let's get into what we're talking about here. Today's video, we're talking about this. Would you just look at this? Look at this. Just look at it. Yeah. All right. You guys know where I'm at with Todd McFarlane. That's right. We're collecting up in here. This I found at GameStop today. It's Black Friday, right? You might not see the video till Saturday. But GameStop had this. And this has actually been around for a little while, maybe a couple months. And I finally saw it again. I should probably turn that volume down. I finally saw it again, and I was like, you know what? I've been wanting this for a while. And I was kind of on the fence about it before. But I was like, nah. Let me go ahead and get it, because if I don't, I'll regret it. So let's talk about it. You got the good style box like all the others. It includes comic book, Spiderman issue #1. You got the side there, McFarlane toys, Marvel, all that good stuff. What's unique about this artwork is he's just covered in spiders, which is kind of cool. Torment, part 1 of 5. I never read that book. Maybe now that I have it, maybe I will read it. Which all the other ones are still in the plastic. Speaking of plastic, let's get it out. Shall we? Yes. One piece of tape at a time. Take good care of your boxes, folks. Show the box some respect. All right. They're all easy to open. They don't give you too much pushback. There's the good book right there. Look at that. The good book, that's the first thing you see. I'm okay with that. It is taped on there. It sure is. Yeah. That way when it's in the shipping, when it's in the delivery truck, it doesn't get damaged. Get it? It's stuck on there. Like Spiderman. Get it? Awesome stuff. Let's take the good tape off. You know what? Maybe we'll get the book out later. Y'all see it. You can see it. Alright. That's not why we're here, though. We're here for this. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. This is the background. Very creepy. Very scary. I'm okay with that. I like that. That's cool. Alright. And usually there's some more tape on the side. You'll have to hit. One more piece of tape, I promise. Alright. This is my We the People knife, if you're wondering. There's a different review on this knife alone. Alright. Oh, I lied just now. There's tape on the bottom too. Horrible. Alright. Maybe I'll just leave the knife open just in case. Because there's tape up top too. Okay, I think I got it. Look at it. Look at it. Without the plastic now. Yeah. Alright. Before I even examine the figure, look at all this. Well, that's pretty wild. That webbing, that's a lot of webbing. Spider-Man just went crazy. Why don't we get closer to the camera? That's good. That's really good. That backdrop took some time. I can tell. Look at all the grooves and all the holes. The word is good. That's very good. It's like a hammock. You know? I might just declare that this backdrop is the best thing. This might be the best thing about the whole figure. No offense to the figure. The figure's still cool. Don't get me wrong. We're going to get into the figure. I'm just saying, right off the bat, you're like, whoa, that's a lot of freaking webbing. Dang, Spidey. Spider-Man ain't playing. All right. It appears that he's already in the position he's supposed to be in. This is already there. So I don't need to install anything. But if you do want to remove him, that's it right there. Low key, I thought this was plastic when I first opened it. You know how some figures have the plastic around them? The little ties or whatever, the twist ties. That's what the webbing looks like. That's how advanced this webbing is. It just blended right in. It's wrapped around his hand. Y'all see that? It's wrapped around the leg. I gotta say, the webbing really makes this figure special and unique from any other Spider-Man figure. And I have others, which I'll show you in case you haven't already seen them. But this webbing really does make the figure stand out. Not only do you have the webbing, but you have the spiders too. So that's two different elements right there that you can appreciate. And you have the backdrop spiders. So for 50, 60 bucks, this figure has a lot going on. That's really good. You got the spiders on his head crawling around. I would not get this for a friend who does not like spiders. Even if your friend likes Spider-Man, if your friend doesn't like spiders, this might not be the best gift because they're all over him. They're everywhere. And Spider-Man doesn't seem to mind at all. So if Spider-Man's okay with the spiders, I'm okay with that too. If you like it, I love it. I do love this figure. I should have got it sooner. I'm glad I got it when I did though. Now, let's look at the figure itself. He's got big legs. Very muscular. Very good. The spider on his back, that's the classic 1990s Spider-Man. When I see that spider symbol on his back, that really reminds me of the anime series a lot. It appears to be black, but it's actually really dark blue. It's just a blue with a shadow. People talk about shading at times. This is definitely shaded because it is blue. It might be hard to tell on camera, but take my word, it's blue. It's got to be blue because the spiders are black. They had to make it to where you can still see the individual spiders. Because there is a spider right there on his leg. Maybe they could have did a better job at making it more obvious that it's blue. Because if you're not paying attention, you would think it's black. But according to the book, maybe it's nighttime. Maybe that's why it appears to be more black. And the drawing itself, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Todd McFarlane is just following his own drawings. That's why it looks so dark. You got the mask, the eyes, very cartoony. Very comic booky. Look at those eyes, man. They fill up the whole mask almost. The spiders make it look more 3D also. So not only do you have the webbing to deal with, but the spiders it's like they're coming towards you. So if you're not paying attention, it's almost as if the spiders could just crawl off of him and crawl right towards you. It's great. It's great. And then you got the title of the book, Torment, Part 1 of 5. You know, the lines in the suit, that's good to see. Yeah. I was going to say it would have been nice if he had his spider senses going off, but they're not going off in the book. Excuse me. Thanksgiving dinner, sorry. They're not going off in the book, so he's just trying to be as comic accurate as possible. And you can see the spiders on different areas of his body, his hand, his leg, his head, his shoulder, his chest. They made the spiders in the exact same place. So, props to him for the comic accuracy. And who could forget Spider-Man right there. Very good. Very good, Mr. Parker. I would give it a 10 out of 10 because it's comic accurate to the T. His pose, the stance, the webbing, the spiders, the dark shading, the mask with the big eyes. You got the good spider in his chest, the spider symbol, close to another spider. The webbing wrapped around his shoulder, his legs, his arm. I think the webbing is like a bonus. You know, they really did their thing. They did well. Congratulations to Todd McFarlane. You're making me more and more proud by the day. I'm going to make another video at some point. It's going to be like, which voice actors and actors do I want to meet the most? And he's up there. Definitely. Now, with that said, let's put him with the others and see what happens, shall we? All right. I went on ahead and put Spider-Man right there, as you can see. I think I might do some rearranging, because I don't know if it sits right well with me, with him there. I was going to put him in the middle where the Punisher is, but with that Venom right there, with Venom's backdrop, you can't really see Spider-Man because he's hunched over. So, on my off time, I might do some rearranging. But for the time being, not bad. Not bad at all. Here's the book with the card inside. And I also like how they do this, which I already have these two, and these two are the same. But it's a little catalog that shows you what else is going on. As you can see, there's the black suit Spider-Man, the good captain up top. Man, this camera makes these things look really nice. Maybe I'll turn Spidey a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. That's the fun thing about collecting, the rearranging. That's the most fun. But yeah. Or I might even move them down here somewhere. Maybe make a new row, but without the box. Maybe I will. I try to keep them off that vent. You know, you don't want to block your airflow. But yeah. Shout out to Todd McFarlane. Also with the backdrop, you can see it looks just like a comic book. You know. Very cool. Let's center that. I mean, that's just... You can even make it to where the webbing is coming out of the backdrop. It's incredible. Incredible stuff. This probably has the best base out of all of these so far. Thanks to that webbing, man. The webbing almost makes it to where it has two different backdrops opposed to just the one. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm a happy camper. I'm happy with my purchase. I don't know about you guys, but I am. I'm going to go ahead and put the book right there with the rest of them. And that completes this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit me up. Let me know what's going on with you guys. And I'll talk to y'all later. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. I think Monday is called Cyber Monday, right? Happy that too. Yeah. There's my DBZ over there. Have a good one. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Peace.